All right, what I've done here, explaining this, is I've set up basically a working variance covariance matrix without any points in there. And I want to move the whole thing right here. Okay, now, yeah, this will work. All right, this cell here is going to be equal to the weight times the weight, right? Times the return, times the return. Now, times the correlation, and I'm going to have to go grab the correlation. State. All right, just give me a second. This will still be faster than me typing in all the rest. All right. You guys should probably type in the thing. I'm not saying that because it's a good exercise. All right, so as I mentioned, we needed the ones here. Or we don't need the ones, but it's okay if you have them. And it's worthwhile seeing what Excel can do. All right, so let's move this back down here. All right, so what I have here is the weights, and now I'm just going to times it times the correlation, which is in the same row. Okay? Now, what I need to do here is I need to lock a couple of these things. So I'm just going to lock the columns because it's easier to lock the column. So the columns here are is K9 and K10. Yeah. So by locking K9 and K10, everything else in here is going to change, right? Now, it's going to stay all zeros because I haven't said that they're anything. Again, you're going to do the same thing here. Maybe this wasn't quicker. Same thing in here. Weight times weight times return times this one. All right, there you go. Lock the columns. And the columns are these, what are they, the L's? Now, you can see you're doing these a little bit quicker. You're getting covariances kind of all at once. So if you want to do this, I don't have a problem with you doing it this way. I'm going to go back and switch. But, hey, at least I know where I picked up, right? LS. All right, I'm just going to go quicker, not up. What am I? LS. Okay.
I like this way.
But somebody just follow along and make sure I'm not doing this for no reason.
If we can.
All right. What have I done here? What do I need to go back and, after I'm here, so I've done this amount, right? So I did L and B, so that's large stocks and bonds, large stocks and small, large stocks in real estate, large stocks and international. Now what do I do? See, this was a good point. I know. I gotta go back, right? So I've already done large stocks and bonds. I don't need to do bonds and large stocks. So this is where it's gonna kind of shorten it down. So now I just do bonds and small stocks. Because that was the next one I would have done with. So weight of bonds times. And again, I'm going to explain why, because you don't have to do this. This isn't an exercise in just saying, well, for me it is. This isn't just useless. You're not going to have to do this 25 times in a row. The reason I want to get this done is I want to show you how Solver works. What am I on?
I think, yeah, Mac has Solver. Mac has Solver. It doesn't have ToolPak. I have Solver on mine. Yeah, I missed like a couple minutes of it. I ran out of memory. I had to delete some of my other movies.
You're going to have to do this on a Friday.
Yeah. I think I just missed part of the equation. Like he was doing the equation, I missed like
Alright,
maybe
so
a
now
minute or
I've
two.
done all
And
the
then,
ones for bonds. So I just go to stock, small stocks. So
I can do it either way. Yeah.
and I've already done small stocks and large stocks, small stocks and real estate. So now, or small stocks and bonds. So now I just go to small stocks and real estate. BSR. Okay, a good point. I couldn't find this right here. If you mess up on one and you can't find it, you can go to formulas, name manager, and now you can see BSR. And again, you can't just click on this cell right here and change the name. So if you need to do this, this is where it's at. Edit. Alright, again, where I left off was doing small stocks and real estate. I'm almost done, I only have 2 more to go. And I hope all of you wrote down this formula. In the past, I've had to make printouts of it, it's not fun to write out. But you only have to do it once, so what am I? Weight of small times weight of international times.
Can you send us an email with it?
Maybe, but then you'd have to name all these the same as I did.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Just email the whole project when you're done.
Then you don't get the experience, and then you can't tell. You can't lie in your resume then, and say that you're proficient. And we have, go back in and check it. So, over here, variance terms, variance terms, variance terms, variance terms, until we get to here. Large, here's the next covariance term. Here's large in real estate. Here, we have a problem. Okay, now, let's hope, fingers crossed that I put this in correctly. these are not the best ways to check it, but if you go back in and you say, what is this? You should get the standard deviation of stocks. Again, one way to maybe check it is to put half in stocks and half in bonds. You should get the same thing that you got up above.
Is that bad?
That's bad.
Same.
Actually, it's not bad. It's not. I don't think it's bad.
How do you check yourself with that, like?
You just have to go through. So like, here's one variance term, here's weighted bonds. Okay, so here's a mistake right here, right? What's the mistake that I made? I didn't square the standard deviations. Now, did I get it right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. That part is just boring. All right, what you actually need to know, right, we have to get our Excel options. We have to go to add-ins. Don't say okay, just say go. And for both parts of the project, you're going to want the analysis toolpack and the solver add-in.
I don't have two-pack though. We'll have to use the computers here.
And say okay.
We'll have to use the computers here, like a Windows
Now,
computer.
where these pop up is under the data tab. And they pop up, they create this new little add-in right here called analysis. We explained beforehand. You're going to click on solver. What is our objective? Our objective is to minimize our standard deviation by changing the weights. Don't select total weight. Subject to the constraints. Now here on the project, it'll say, don't allow short selling and total weights have to equal 1. So when you're doing this, just click on the weights greater than 0. If you say okay, you're going to have to say add again, so just click add here and go to the next one. Greater than 0. Who did that? That was awesome. Not the best I've ever heard, but it was. Alright, hopefully everybody's following along. I know that I probably lost you there in that formula. Total weight has to equal 1. That means the sum of them is going to add up to 1. We already put the formula is the sum of the other 5 weights. Alright, now expected return, it says start at 14% on the project. So the expected return, and you could actually get a higher return than this, 14%. Now this is going to say, you can see they're all in there. This is going to give you the smallest standard deviation for a return of 14%. If this doesn't work, class is over. There we go. Solver could not find a feasible solution. Oh. Somebody tell me what I did. I said by changing the weights below here, right? Have to change the actual weights where I named them. Solver found the solution. All right. Now, you can see that trial and error would take a very long time to come up with 6% stocks, 13% bonds, 64% small stocks, and none. Okay, you guys get the idea. Now, the reason that I've highlighted this, and this is why you want to make sure you get this right the first time. You cannot drag and drop solver. Okay? It does not work out. So you can't just select all these and drag. I get that project turned in all the time. Sometimes it's even turned in with errors on it. Just take these, copy, come down here, say paste special, paste values. Now, if you don't do paste values, and I want to be clear about this, if you don't do paste values, you're pasting the whole formula. And so when you go back up to your working line and you redo it, each one of the ones below is going to change. So only paste the values And that way, when you go back in and you look at the formula,